Hey, what's up everybody? Finally we're back with another recording here, and finally I have accomplished beating the first part of Conquest. As you guys can see, 100% completion. This has took me forever. Like I said, right now it's 5 a.m. where I live. I've been grinding non-stop. Sorry I haven't had much content out these past few days. I've just been super busy. Like I said, I'm a full-time college student, and I had so much homework to catch up on, and I've just been so busy. But I've still been grinding. Like you see, I'm level 54. I pushed through Conquest, and I've done a lot of other things I'm going to show you in this video. Like I said, sorry about not being able to upload in those past few days. Like I said, I'm planning on being a daily uploader, but I just had a few things get in the way of that with my school, and it's just caused. And of course, this Conquest has took me forever to beat, but finally I've conquered part 1, and I'm going to show you guys the rewards I got from that, and kind of show you how my team's looking right now, because you guys haven't really seen an updated version of that yet. So, first of all, I'm going to go to my team. I'm going to show you the cards I got from Conquest first of all. The main ones, of course. The best pitcher I got from Conquest was this Diamond Cole Hamels. Nothing too crazy about the card. He's got 97 break. I mean, a great array of pitches. A very solid card, especially this early in the game. He'll be in my lineup for a while. I've used him a couple games. He's very good. Like I said, I'm going to try to get some gameplays out to you guys in the next few days of some of these cards to kind of see if they're cards you should go after or not. Like I said, I'm going to try to post some gameplays throughout this week of some of these cards, like some of the hitters and pitchers, if I feel like they're good enough to be shown, you know what I mean. See, we got another pitcher here from a Conquest, which is Marco Estrada. Overall, he's a very solid gold pitcher. He's got alright velocity with 91. He's got okay array of pitches, but I mean his break's 88, which is not bad. But I hope I can upgrade to some diamond later in that position. And moving over on the relief pitcher, we got this. I'm gonna butcher his name. It's like Jaquin Beniot. Overall, he's an alright card. He's not my favorite to use. I've used him. He's not bad, but he's given up a lot of home runs for me. So, I mean, he's just a solid 80 overall player in the beginning of this game. But I'd say in the future he won't stay in your lineup very long. Like I said, I'm just gonna go over the main people that I got. Let's see, who else did I get? We got this first baseman Adrian Gonzalez. Overall, I mean, he's got great contact numbers, but realistically, I'm not the biggest fan of this card. I mean, he has pretty good stats with me. Let's see. He has had, here. He's had 10 home runs and 26 RBIs in 187 games. Like I said, it took me forever to beat Conquest, so some of these stats aren't correct because, you know, I've had to quit a lot of games to get through this. But overall, he gets out a lot, and he has such slow speed. So he's not the first baseman I'm gonna be using, but for a lot of people, he's a pretty good first baseman. See, let's go forward. Who else we got pretty big? We got this third baseman, Edgar Martinez. He's actually a diamond. Looking at him first look, you would think he's an amazing card with that contact. 99 versus right and 122 versus lefties, which is an insane contact card, and especially this early in the game. I mean, his fielding isn't the best. His speed's slow. Home runs, I mean, it's about in the 50s. Could hit one, but overall, you're not going to be hitting many out of the park with this card. Honestly, I was fairly disappointed. I've used this card a lot, and I must say, I don't even want it to start on my team. Right now, it's in my starting lineup just because it's a diamond, but when I'm really, just for this video, but when I'm actually playing, he's actually going to be on the bench because, honestly, I do not like this card. I thought I'd really like it with his contact stats, but he does not hit well for me. I'm just, like I said, I'm going to try to give him a few more tries, but I've just hit horribly with this card. So for me, he's not the right card for me. But some of you guys might really like this card. Like I said, his contact's amazing. But for what I'm looking for in my first base and third base, he just does not fit the scheme very well. Let's keep going forward. Shortstop, we got this Ian Desmond. Now, I'm a big fan of this card. I mean, he is a solid all-around hitting card. I mean, he's a great fielder. Good speed with 71 at the shortstop position. I mean, he's a solid. He's honestly my favorite shortstop that I have, and I have a lot of shortstops there. I have that Diamond Pee Wee Reese. He's way better than that card. He's better than a lot of them. I would strongly recommend this card off Conquest. It's pretty early on, and it's a very good card to use. Like I said, he's probably he might even be my favorite card I've got from Conquest that I've used. And I'll show you the card that I think will be my favorite, but I've actually just earned it, so I have not actually got to use gameplay on him yet. This card right here is the final reward from beating Part 1 of Conquest. Overall, I think this will be my favorite card from all of it. I'm very excited to use this card. I think it's going to be an overall beast. Great contact, pretty good power, versus righties. His lefties, he won't be getting much off lefties, but he's got great vision, great clutch. Discipline's okay, but overall he should be seeing the ball very well, and I think he'll be a very good leadoff hitter for me. I'm very excited for this card. I wish he had better speed. His fielding's not bad, but I do wish he had better speed. That'd be the only thing I'd really critique on this card. But overall, that's a very solid free card from Conquest, I would say. I mean, that's a great free card. I mean, going forward, I think there's only like really one more player that we got. Yeah, that was really worth. Jim Edmonds. He will not be in my lineup. I mean, he may come off the bench because he's 84 overall this early in the game, but overall, I'm not a fan of this card. He's horrible, in my opinion. I cannot hit with Jim Edmonds. Every MLB I've ever played, Jim Edmonds is just not the right card for me. Like I said, I mean, you look at his stats and you're like, well, that's a pretty good free card. And for a lot of people, he would, but he can play a lot of positions because he play all the outfields and first base, which, I mean, that's pretty good. But he's just not the right card for me. I mean, you see he even has pretty good fielding, not bad speed. I mean, I don't have the worst stats with him. Let's see. 5 home runs and 14 RBIs in 66 games. I mean, those are honestly not too bad of stats considering that I did have to quit a lot of those games because, of course, I was just grinding the last few missions on Conquest. But overall, he's just not a card that I feel like fits my type of game style, so I will not be using this card. But like I said, that's pretty much all the cards you get from Conquest that's really worth it. Just Part 1. Part 2's got a lot more, and like I'll show y'all some who you'll get from that later on once I end up beating it. But now I'm going to show you just some of the cards I've got just the past few days just by grinding. Like I said, I've been having to do some off-stream stuff because of all my schoolwork and stuff, but I've been grinding still and doing some player collections. So, I've already picked up this Diamond Felix Hernandez. Very, very good card. Strongly recommend him, and he's a beast. 88 overall Diamond this early. I mean, you see he's got amazing stamina, amazing break. I mean, everything about this card is great. He's been by far my favorite pitcher I've used on the game, and to get this card, it only cost me like 50,000 stubs, which really was not that bad considering I got another diamond with him. I'm about to show you in a minute, but I would strongly recommend this Felix Hernandez to anybody. He's a beast. Such a good pitcher in this game. Such a good pitcher. See, let's go on over. And here is the other guy I picked up from doing I mean, this is a great closing pitcher. Fernando Rodney. I mean, he throws heat. I mean, you see with his hits per 9. I mean, everything about this card is insane. I mean, the only thing that's bad about him is his stamina. But he's a closer, so it isn't like it matters. I mean, his fielding, but he's a pitcher, so who cares? I mean, he's a beast. I mean, you see his 14 fastballs and 98 miles per hour. I mean, that's a great closer. Like I said, he'll probably be my closer for a long, long time in this game because, I mean, that's for a free card. I mean, not free, but just for collecting a few sets. I mean, that's an incredible free card. I mean, he's a beast, like I said. But overall, I mean, I've not done too much more that you guys haven't seen. I said the few sets I have completed, I've got a few new gold cards to my team. I mean, I picked up the George Springer. Haven't done Houston's set, but I picked him up because I think he's going to go diamond early in the season. So I picked him up for like 11K today because I feel like I'll be able to make a lot of money off him. And I mean, I'm a huge fan of George Springer, so I think he'll do really good. So that was a pickup I made today. See what else I did. I did the Brewers collection. Didn't really get anything big from it. The card I got from it was this Segura. Haven't got to use him yet. He looks pretty good, but like I said, I mainly just did those just to get the free diamonds. I'm not going to show you all the collection reward players I got because I didn't get any of the diamond ones. I just got some of the mediocre players. But I mean, it was just really just to get those 2 diamond pitchers to add to my rotation because I really, really needed some good pitching. See any other big cards I added? Yelich. I guess that's kind of big. See, y'all already knew about my Harmon Killer Brew because I finished the twin set the first day the game came out. See, y'all already knew about Miguel Cabrera. I did the Tigers set. Miguel Cabrera is always one of my favorite first basemen. Like I said, I'm a Reds fan, but Miguel Cabrera can always have an MVP season. Like I said, I think this card could go up a lot and maybe even hit diamond. I know this is kind of a stretch, but I mean, to me, he's the best player on the Tigers, and they don't have a diamond, so I think he has a very good shot at turning diamond. So I went ahead and locked him in. So if he does turn diamond, I'll have it. Because I mean, to me, his power's a little low for him, and that if he gets his home runs back up, that he'll be diamond soon. I mean, I really think he could turn. So that's the main things I've added. Nothing too crazy other than that. I'll show y'all kind of what I'm working on right now. I mean, I'm gonna work on the next Conquest, of course, and bring y'all some stuff like that, some gameplays. But mainly, I mean, they dropped an event today to get this Lynn, like Dakaistra. Don't know much about Lynn Dakaistra. Don't know much about him. Honestly, I'll be honest with you, I don't. But I mean, it's a little event. I might try to complete it. I mean, all I gotta do is get 35 wins and get a free 90 diamond. I don't know. They don't have his stats up yet, so I don't know anything about the card. But I may try to get you guys that card just for some gameplay later on. I mean, like I said, it's not the first thing on my priority list, but I'm gonna work on it just to see if I can just get them just for a little extra gameplay. Like I said, I'm gonna try to grind this ranked season to get this free 90. Robinson Cano, like I said, now I'm past Conquest. I'm gonna work on the next Conquest, but I won't grind it like I did the first one. I'm gonna try to play some of this and some Battle Royale, and of course this event thing I'll try to do a little bit of. But the main thing I'm working on right now is some of these programs. Honestly, right now, the main things I'm working on is this Hanley Ramirez, getting this diamond Hanley, doing all his like player objectives. Like I said, I'll bring y'all as fast as I can whenever I complete these and show you gameplay of him. That's what I'm working on right now. And then I'm working on this Joe Torre diamond card. And the reason I've chose these two is because these two aren't the main reason. I'm mainly doing it for these Immortals. I'm starting out going with Chipper Jones Immortal card. That's the first one I'm going for. As you see, these stats are insane. Chipper Jones is always one of my favorite MLB players ever. I mean, he's an amazing, amazing player. And to get him, you have to get the Joe Torre finish. He's part of it. Plus all these other things that I'm working on. But that's why I'm working on Joe Torre right now. So I'm going to work on getting Chipper Jones. Like I said, you can't even get him in the game yet because this program isn't even released yet. But I'm going to try to get it to where I'm to where I can get him whenever this program releases. And the other player that I'm working on is going to be this Cal Ripken Jr. Honestly, I wasn't going to go for Cal Ripken at all at first, but I really want the Hanley Ramirez shortstop. And I feel like if I'm already going to do the Hanley Ramirez, I might as well just go ahead and finish the Cal Ripken Jr. I mean, because he looks like a beast anyway. I mean, he's not the best Immortal out of all of them by no means, but this would be a great card, especially with fielding and stuff. I mean, he might not be the best home run hitter, but I mean, he's not going to be a bad hitter by no means. And of course, the player I want at the end is really going to be King Griffey Jr. Of course, I'm a huge Reds fan. Of course, his best years were, of course, the Mariners, not the Reds. But I mean, this card is sick. Like I said, I'm going to work on it too. But those are my three main ones to finish. Will be the Cal Ripken, the King Griffey Jr., and then, of course, you would have to, the main man, Chipper Jones. I mean, Chipper Jones is, he's a beast. I mean, and he can play shortstop. I mean, this card would be a huge weapon for me. Like I said, this would be the first one I'll try to complete for you guys, and I mean, he's a beast. Like I said, that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, I mean, I do some pack openings for you guys, but really, they're no good. I mean, I did 50 packs the other day, and I didn't even get a gold out of it, so I was not going to upload just a bronze and silver pack opening. But like I said, I have a bunch of stuff saved up, and whenever there's some promos come out, I'll be the first to open those packs and bring you guys that gameplay. Because like I said, I'm huge on opening packs. There's just really been no content for me to open yet. But like I said, I'm just going to keep grinding, keep bringing you guys these daily uploads. Like I said, I'm just going to probably drop some gameplay these next few days of these few cards that I've earned, and see if you guys really want to grind that out.